All right, we are live. Thank you all for being here tonight. This is going to be a fun stream. I've got some of the good folks who hung out at this past weekend's Full Moon Tattoo and Horror Convention here with me to take a walk down memory lane and share some full moon memories. Then I thought maybe we could just talk about conventions in general and whatever else crosses our minds tonight. So let me do some shout outs real quick and then we will take off from there. There is Corey from S'mores Indoors. I'll meet you all at the Tap House next March. Always good hanging out with you, Corey. Thanks for being here, man. We got Monster B here. We got Dave here. We got Weston Warner here. Entertainment Wizard, Richard Stange. We got Jess with us tonight. What's up, sir? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. We got my buddy Horror Orman here. Hope you're doing well, man. We've got Richard Skarinky. Thank you for being here. The ghost with the most is here. Hope you're doing well, man. You're gonna have to come down to Kentucky someday, or Tennessee. I'm sorry, for a full moon. We got Swaggy. Where you at, man? Get your butt in here. We got Chris here with us tonight. Yes, Ghost does need to come next year. Yes. Chris can't be here tonight. He's not feeling well, so he'll be in the chat. As a person with terrible anxiety, thanks for doing things like this. I can't do crowds. Man, that sucks, man. Maybe try a smaller convention, Dylan. A smaller, more intimate show. I'm not sure what part of the country you live in, but there's some smaller ones, more laid back ones. Maybe give one of those a shot. All right, let me bring on tonight's panel, and we'll take you from there. The first person joining me tonight, my old buddy, Jay the Stingray. What's up, Stingray?
What's going on, man?
Glad to be here. Hey, man, good to see you again. How you doing?
Good. I still got the post-convention blues, but other than that, I've been staying busy. So
that's good. Yeah, those post-convention blues, man. It's especially with a convention like this where you're hanging out with so many cool people, and then like, oh, it's time to go back to work, or it's time to get back, into your routine. That sucks.
Back to real life.
Back to reality. Yeah, gosh.
Where it's not, horror fans everywhere as far as the eye can see.
Exactly. But good to see you, man. Good to see you again, man. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely.
Also joining me tonight, I understand this man just won an election. He's a mayor or something. I don't know. Dan, how you doing?
What's up, Piz? I'm doing well. New hat.
I know.
Won the election. Got this at full moon, and got to represent.
Well, congratulations on your win. I'm sure you're going to be a great mayor.
I'm going to be a fantastic mayor, the best mayor that there's ever been.
I believe it. I completely believe it. Well, it's good to see you, Dan. Thank you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, man. Also joining me tonight, he is not only the emulator of dreams, but the stimulator. Some have called him the penetrator of dreams. Dream stimulator here tonight. What's up?
Stimulate. I don't know who's called me that, but I'd like to get their into their DMs. Dan, congratulations on your win.
Thank you. I appreciate your vote.
Yeah, I'm proud to be in the presence of an elected official.
Hell yeah.
Piz, thank you for having me.
Jay. Always a pleasure. Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah. And Dan, Matt, the convention hangover, how are you dealing with it?
It hits for a couple of days. That's like a real thing going back to the 90s when I first started going to cons. And it's a couple days. It's a real bitch because you're surrounded by normies when before you're in this, this hotel with just people like you. It does suck coming back to reality a little bit.
Yeah. I took the day after I came back off. So it didn't quite hit yet, but then as soon as I went back to work, I realized that was back to reality. and reality sucks.
Reality bites, man. All right, sweet. Also joining me tonight, this man has his own planet. Planet TA. How you doing, Christian?
How's it going, man?
How are you, man? How have you re-entered normal society after the convention?
I didn't really. I ended up buying a Sunday pass to Texas Frightmare because I just wanted to get my jollies off again because I had such a good time.
Okay.
So
when is that?
End of May, like May
Okay.
20, which it's, I like this convention a lot more, but somebody said Stacy Nelkin's like $30 and I don't have her and I'd love to get her. And I'm like, I'm going to go see her on Sunday. So I'm going to do that. And, but I had the blues last year. I really had the blues. This year I had it bad, because it's just such a good time. So
yeah, I've met Stacy Nelkin. She's really nice. So you'll have a good encounter with her, I'm sure.
Excellent. Yeah. Looking forward to that.
Yeah. Also joining me tonight here, Mr. Bombastic Jonathan. What's up, man?
Howdy, boys.
How are you?
I'm very excited to announce Dan's campaign for the governor of Titty Town next year.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
It's taking
And 2028, Jonathan, we're coming for it.
I mean, it was such a landslide in the mayoral vote that governor's next, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are you going to be the president of? I'm just curious.
President of Nipple Nation.
Nipple Nation. There you go. The
Nice.
whole Nipple Nation.
I had another word in mind, but I'm not going to say it.
Oh Lord. Oh, Nico, thank you for the $10, my man. Appreciate that. Hey, Piz and pals, I'm all in to live vicariously through you all tonight. Well, thank you for being here, Nico, and thank you for that, man. Very kind of you. Also with me tonight so far, we have got Chris from Slasher.
Uh-oh.
What's up, man?
What's up, guys?
How you doing?
Not bad. Tired, but other than that, good.
I heard the sadness in your voice, Chris.
About what?
Are you still just? It's so difficult to come back to the real world. I just sense the sadness in you.
Yeah, it's true, man. You don't quite feel like you fit in anywhere else quite like that convention.
It was
like
so
we
funny.
were. I think it was me and Sam, Dream, and Jonathan. Y'all might have been there, but it's like Sunday. The normies start showing back up,
Yeah.
and all the people in like black and like stuff slowly like dissipate. So like you watch the hotel transform back to normal, and it's really sad.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, it's so fun to get there on Thursday and watch it happen.
Yeah.
And then in the middle of all that, it's all sorts of like flight attendants and pilots coming in. So
We
It's
really
hilarious.
took over that entrance of the hotel this year too. Really made that ours.
I mean, I think we made the whole thing ours. Wherever we went, it was like it's
Yeah.
ours. So there were just so many of us. We were like a gang.
It's true, man.
So, oh man, well, it was another great weekend at Full Moon Tattoo and Horror Convention, getting to see you guys and hang out, and because that's really, I don't know if it's the same with you guys. Even when you go to a convention where there's not a lot of friends, like it's more to me these days. It's more about just the experience. It's about that atmosphere. It's less about the celeb part of it, or that it's more about just being with like-minded people. And especially with Full Moon, I mean, getting to hang out with you guys is always the central thing about that convention, the thing I've been looking forward to for these past few years, because was this the second or third year we've done it?
Third.
Third year.
Yeah,
Third.
third year. Yeah. So it turned into a tradition, and they've already announced dates for next year.
I'll be there.
guess when? It's on Easter weekend. Believe it or not. You don't have to guess, man.
No,
time.
never have to guess with them. Don't have to guess when the date is or what the location's going to be.
Right.
So, yeah. Well, I mean, I thought we'd just kind of just shoot the bull, just take a little walk down memory lane. Are there any particular? Well, let me ask you guys. First, let's get the tattoo portion out of the way, because it is a horror and tattoo festival. I know a few of you guys got tats. Christian, you got a new tat, right?
Yeah, I got Night of the Living Dead, the daughter. I got her on my leg, and last year I got Dawn of the Dead, the zombie with the what all that stuff on the face. I don't know what that art style exactly is, but I got that last year, and so next year I'll get Day of the Dead, and I'll just keep doing Romero. And I think I was talking to Jay. Jay's like, "What about after that? Are you gonna get Land and Diary?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I'm getting Diary of the Dead on my leg. Of course, I'm getting Diary of the Dead
for Diary."
Yeah.
And don't forget Survival.
Oh yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Survival will be a zombie horse.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
There you go.
Can I get a particular tat? Yeah.
What about Children of the Living Dead? Are we counting that?
Don't tempt me with a good time.
You got to, man. It's canon.
I'll do that on my butt.
There you go.
Back there.
The Night of the Living Dead tattoo looked really good. Whoever did that did a really good job.
Thank you.
with
It was
that.
actually some guy from New Orleans. It was a New Orleans based tattoo shop.
Okay.
Oh,
Last
really?
year was some guy from like Albuquerque that did the day, and they got some talented people there. I think Jay was saying some of these guys, like they're like a circus tattoo, like a lot of they just travel. They just all they do is travel from town to town and do these pop-ups. And maybe it's
a
good
lot
money
of big
for 'em.
groups of them there. Yeah,
Yeah.
they get like 15 people, and they all have a setup, a stand or a booth, I guess.
The thing that I was telling Sydney about when I got home from the convention is like some people have no inhibitions whatsoever. When I was getting my tat, I had the pleasure of looking immediately to my right, and this dude, God bless him, I'm not judging anybody for whatever tattoos they get. This dude had his big ass completely up while he's getting a giant ghost face on his ass, and I'm just thinking to myself, I was like, can we get a curtain?
Yeah.
I mean, right when you walk in, it's just right there.
Well, nobody
man,
complained about the woman that had Lost Boys painted on her ass.
Well, I was going to say that's not the only backside that was bare over this weekend.
Yeah, more power to her, man. But I wasn't exactly happy about it.
I look forward to getting the tats there because it's just, it's fun. It's a fun thing to do while you're there, and kind of makes you remember the trip every time you look at them.
Yeah, that's really what I'm doing it for.
And what did you get this year, Jay? You got a couple of tats, didn't you?
Yeah, I got two. I got a Fruit Brute on my thigh, and then the Frankenweenie on my calf.
Okay. And Chris, I know you got a really nice turtle. That was actually a cover up, right?
Yeah. Turtle,
Likes
baby.
turtles.
Turtle.
Look at that bad boy.
Yeah, I love it.
I like
That's
turtles.
a great cover up, dude. You
That
can't
wasn't-
even tell it's a cover up, man, at all.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Very
Just
good.
tell everybody it's a cannibal Holocaust tattoo.
There you go.
Keep your horror cred.
There you go. And Matt, I think you got one, right?
Yeah, I got a Frankenstein hot dog.
That's right. That's right. The Frankenstein hot dog. That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'm not nimble enough to show that off, but yeah, Frankenweenie. And I think so. Last year I got Jason from Hell, or Jason Goes to Hell, and we call that Meatball Jason. So I'm going to meatballify it up. I think turn him into an actual meatball, and then
Oh, okay.
Chris.
That's
next,
Italian.
I have an idea between me and Chris. Some people may have seen it, but I'll leave
Okay.
that.
You should do the whole pizza from what is that, Friday 5? I mean, a Nightmare 5.
That would be cool too. I think
Oh,
I'm going
with,
to make his leg.
House
Linnea.
4, you mean? That pizza?
House 4.
Yeah,
yeah.
There's a couple pizzas Jay was thinking about.
So I think
we've-
it's all going to be food related horror.
Nice. We've got a late arrival. Swaggy. What's up, Swaggy?
Oh.
Next to this.
Swaggy.
Hands behind your
Hey.
back like you're under arrest.
Room for trouble.
Fellas, how y'all doing?
Hey, he does not give off
Doing
a cop vibe, okay?
Not at all.
My dog smelled it a mile
leave
away.
Swaggy
brother.
alone.
Swaggy and
Yeah, I
I
thought we were leaving Swaggy alone.
I saw Swag in action at the Saturday night party. Swaggy and I were talking to a couple ladies, Chucky and I believe bride of Chucky, but unfortunately they were lesbians. And it turns out lesbians don't like men. So Swaggy and I, we tried our best. We failed. We tried.
You know,
I'm gonna laugh when she comes out
Hey,
into the frame.
somebody-
Yeah.
Both just right next to Swaggy.
Hey, baby.
The ultimate
what you
mic
doing?
drop.
How do you want your tea?
both of them with towels on, just towels on.
There was a lot.
We tried.
There was a
tried. We
lot of
failed,
Chucky
but-
action that night.
there was a lot of Chucky action.
Right into it, huh? We're not even going to get 5 minutes in, man.
Swaggy hasn't even said a word yet.
That's all we can say about it.
That's why Swaggy hadn't even talked.
Oh Jesus!
Let the man speak.
Oh man, But,
He's hiding in the shadow.
how you doing, Swaggy? Have you? How's the convention hangover been? Are you out of it now? How are you feeling?
I'm making it. I mean, I've been watching all of y'all's videos. I'm glad y'all document that stuff. And
Got to, man. Got to.
yeah, it's very interesting. Y'all do a good job of that stuff.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Well-
I tell myself every year I'm going to record more stuff, and I forgot again this year. I got like 3 pictures. I think that was it.
It's
I like
tough
just
because
being
you're
in
in
the
the
moment.
moment. Like
Yeah.
you don't want to just, like, God, if we could have just filmed Saturday
Exactly.
night.
That's
There
Jay in
you
the
go.
back of my
There's
phone.
Christian. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, there I am.
There's
I
also
can't-
quite a.
It's not focusing, but that's me and Jay on the couch. I think Dream Simulator took that.
Yes.
You also got to remember, there's a lot of shit we just can't be saying on video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
There's
So
a
in
couple
weekend
things.
like that, you don't want to catch anything.
When that photo was taken, we were being chastised for enjoying the bountiful foods bestowed upon us.
Yes.
Y'all ate garbage pizza.
It's like,
That was a
Chris,
little,
what are y'all-
that was
what
a
are y'all
little too
doing?
much, man.
That was
Got
a
out of the
gift.
garbage. They left
That was a
it
gift.
on the table. They left.
mean, I
hot
ate it too.
pizza.
I was
I'm just saying.
egging people on. I said, "Go ahead, get yourself a slice, have a seat.
Yeah.
Come on, get
What
drinks
did-
to the side."
Get a
Where did that
meatball
meat-
sub.
I
Where
ate
did
a
that
whole
pizza come
meatball
from?
sub that somebody just left.
Me too.
Some like
Might as well.
I guess some team of like a high school sports team came and like ate a big pizza dinner,
Oh.
and then these guys like ate their scraps, man. It was
Bro, I was eyeballing it. It was untouched food.
Like
There
an
was
hour they
whole
were
wrapped
They-
meatball subs there.
It wasn't
They
pulled
did.
out of the trash. It was sitting
Well,
on
listen,
the
I was
I'll-
table.
eyeballing that from the minute it got there.
I'll
had
admit,
an eyeball on it.
when I was going upstairs Saturday night, the woman at the desk was like, "Hey, do you want some free pizza?" And I was like, "Free pizza?" And she pointed over to this table, and there was just stacks and stacks of pizza.
Accommodations.
And I
Oh,
walked
God.
over there, and I was like, "Oh, that's a full cheese pizza. Oh, there's like half of a sausage pizza. There's a full pepperoni pizza. Like, I'll
Yeah.
take some of this. Sure." I
Well,
don't
you
care.
and
weren't
it
there
wasn't
Exactly.
it wasn't like chain pizza either. It was from like a local place. It looked like
It was
Yeah.
good.
Fox's Pizza. Yeah. We
Somebody
had one
spent-
over here, but they shut it down by us, which isn't a good sign.
Somebody
I
spent
wonder
a
how
lot
much
of-
that haul was, dude. Because you know what places
Dude.
like that, pizzas are like $35 a piece.
Oh, we
It was
ate.
like 25 boxes, and they had
Yeah.
wings and everything. man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all had wings?
They had wings, but they looked a little worn in, so I didn't touch the wing. I did draw the line at the wings.
I ate a couple of the wings. They were fine.
Oh, really? Really now?
See? So Chris, you're outnumbered, brother. Sorry.
Hey, man. I mean, like, I don't really see a problem with it. I was just fucking with y'all.
That
But
pizza was maybe an hour old. Well, you went real hard on it. If you weren't,
well, I was
concerned
a
about
little
it.
bit drunk, so yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I
we
was
put away
being dumb.
plates.
It was good. What I ate of it was good. Like, it was good pizza. So I mean, I was like, "Hey, free pizza, I'll take it."
thank you.
To go
Yeah.
along with all the free alcohol that night.
I didn't partake.
Yeah.
I remember I ducked out early Saturday night. I was exhausted. I didn't know if the after party was even going to happen.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
thank you.
People-
Down is up.
You never doubt it, Piz. It's gonna happen, man.
They went
Open
late
bar.
too.
You just gotta
They were
wait
up-
it out.
Yeah, it was.
We're
I think it
going
was
at,
less
like, 2 in the
people, so they
morning.
were giving out drinks for quite a while.
Oh yeah.
They were pouring
Yeah.
drinks strong too, dude.
They were, yeah.
Yeah, it was like 3 a.m, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was at least 3, yeah.
3:30
wow.
maybe before the party ended. They were still, like I said, it wasn't a ton of people at that point, but there were still people dancing, just having a blast in there.
Well, there was that weird. No, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying, like, lesbian Chucky was doing the splits, just busting a move. Like it was wild in there.
She was a nice lady, man.
She was a nice lady. Like I said, I think Swaggy and I did okay. It's just lesbians don't like men. What are we gonna do?
You know, you had to take a shot. You know,
took-
you took a
That's the
shot.
one you were talking to that one, Dan?
Which one?
The lesbian.
Oh, no.
Swaggy was talking to the
Not
chick.
that one.
He was talking to the one in the wheelchair. Who then drove
She was in a wheelchair, but she was dancing. So,
but
I
then
don't know what that
she also
situation-
drove like a Ford F-150 home.
Yeah.
Well, I
I
was
remember
thinking
seeing
about
me.
that. She was probably what's her name from the Charles Lee Ray's like daughter or whatever from the show.
Fiona Dorff.
Fiona? Yeah.
Okay.
That's a risque cosplay for sure, but I mean it kind of makes sense if so.
It fit. It fit.
It
Yeah, the
worked.
fact that they were lesbians, I wish that would have came out about 20 minutes earlier in the conversation.
Yeah, you were like deep in conversation, and I'm like, well, there's 2, so I'm gonna slide in there, and
Well,
then
why don't you ladies grab another drink and see. We'll marinate on that for a minute. Maybe we can loosen those policies up a little bit.
That's true.
I am a very feminine male.
Yeah, mayor of Titty City comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was hard because I had the hat on at that point.
He's gonna convert him.
Been well in your head since you got it.
He's a politician. Like, come on.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
I do think one thing that helps you out whenever there is free alcohol is in the very beginning, if you tip that bartender early, like a good amount, then he knows you're coming every time. So I feel like that helped me out in the long run.
That's a good policy in general.
Well, Swaggy, how did you feel about the overall, because, you're a very swaggy person, always well dressed. How did you feel about the overall sort of, when it came to fashion at the convention?
Well, I will say I'm always so impressed with all the people that dress up, the effort, the how creative they are. That just walking around and looking at people watching. Obviously, hanging out with y'all is a big help. But I mean, like y'all said, I look forward to this every year. And a couple of things I've learned: you definitely want to wear some comfortable shoes because I just like to continually walk around. So even if you go Friday night, then you go Saturday. But you
You're
get
on
to
your
know
feet
the
a lot.
vendors. Yeah, you get to know the vendors and you talk to them, and it's like what Slasher said. Like you're in an environment that is right in your alley. It's right in your wheelhouse. And you don't get that a lot. So you got to really take all that in.
For sure. Any other, you've done a number of convention swag. Give us a moment of swag convention edition.
Right now?
On the spot.
Go for
On
it.
the spot.
The hot seat, baby.
Oh, man.
Pressure seat.
Well, I will say this. This shirt right here, this isn't just a shirt. This is a way of life. So if you plan ahead, you go ahead and you get this on the way. I got this while I was there, so that worked out for me. But
Had it waiting on him.
yes, that's true. But yeah, I mean, y'all see the talented t-shirt people that they have there. That stuff's amazing. and I typically like to wash a shirt first before I wear it, but sometimes you just got to go with it. But yeah, what I've seen is pretty. Black T-shirt is it's a staple. It seems. I wish they made it in different colors, but it's whatever.
There's some different color, terror threads, fright rags. You can get some color in there if you want. I'll send you some links, Swaggy.
Oh, great! Yeah,
Cavity colors is basically like throw up colored T-shirts in a
There
good way.
you
I'm not
go.
insulting them, but
I like
like
them.
tie dye,
Good
greens, blues.
Yeah, cavity
kinds of
colors
stuff.
is the best for that.
Get a little tired of the black sometimes. Mix it up a little bit.
I do too. I really do.
Do
Yeah.
y'all know is black like the I don't want to say the cheapest color to make, or like is that why they're always all black?
No, we're all fat, dude.
It's the most
I was-
popular
Yeah.
color.
There
You
you
gotta
go.
all
hide
fat.
that.
I was going to
There you
say black is very slimming,
Yes, Yeah.
and black just goes with every horror movie. So I mean, it's the perfect horror movie
Yeah, it's-
backdrop is black. So
Yeah, it's a stupid question. Sorry.
can't go wrong with it.
It
You
doesn't go
can't
with
be
everything,
you
too.
can't be complaining out black if you're trying to get a goth girl,
Goth
man.
girl.
You're gonna have to get used to that black.
Yeah, I didn't know if you know this, but they primarily wear black.
That's kind of their thing.
You need some eyeliner next year, brother.
If you want a
That's
lesbian Chucky in your life, you got to wear black.
Just show up as the Crow.
Oh yeah.
We
That's
need,
not a-
dude. I'm telling you, we need to actually take him to the mall. We all pitch in and give him a head to toe Hot Topic makeover, man.
Get him some trip pants.
It'll be sick.
I will do this next year. I will do this makeover everybody's talking about. I'll goth myself out. One other of you has to do it too.
God,
And we'll do a video. I don't care what
There's
There's
channel
got
it's
Swaggy
on.
right there.
So,
I've already
Look
got it
at
done
it
up.
right there.
If
To
uh
get a singer a ghost.
if Dan does it, Swaggy, will you do it?
Yeah, I'm not doing it by myself. Without a doubt.
He comes back just wearing a leather corset.
I've never felt like myself before until now.
like a Cinnabite or something.
No, that's what you're going for. Like Hellraiser 3. That's what
Oh, yeah.
we're going for.
I'm gonna be fat Marilyn Manson, and that's gonna happen on a video. We're gonna make it,
Or
happen.
just Marilyn Manson.
or just Marilyn Manson at this
Now,
point.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
probably
just
not too
Marilyn
far
Manson.
off.
Oh, he's actually really skinny now.
Yeah,
lost
he
all
got
that
skinny
weight.
again, but
Oh, he lost. He did have that double chin going on.
he was rather large.
The beautiful
recently.
pizza.
Beautiful pizza.
What do you guys any particular moments from last weekend really stand out to you as ones that you'll remember?
Oh yeah.
Can't talk about it.
Well, I mean, ones that are YouTube safe to discuss. Let me start. I want to start with Matt, because Matt's got an interesting story that includes Chris, where I think they both entered an alternate dimension.
They did.
Oh, the Whataburger time warp.
Mhm.
Chris, do you want to tell the story or should I?
You got it, man. I'll try to come in there if need be.
All right. So we wanted to go get Whataburger one night, and the DoorDash said it was like going to be an hour. So I was like, well, we'll just go out, we'll drive out there, and we'll pick it up, or we'll eat there. And we had gone last year; it was only like 15 minutes away. So I was like, well, we'll hop in the car, we'll drive down. So we drive there, and where it's raining out and everything, and we pull in, and we don't see anybody in the parking lot, and it's like 8:00, 8:30. I'm like, that's kind of weird, but whatever, maybe slow night or something. So we pull in and we go to walk in, and we walk around the front, and there's like nobody in the restaurant. And I'm like, that's kind of weird too. So Chris goes to open the door and it doesn't open. And we look down and there's a padlock on it. And the lights are lit up, like there's a marquee, like the drive-throughs lit up, like everything's on. But I guess it was still under construction or something, because there was like a ladder in there and everything. So we tried to go through the drive-through, like maybe they're just drive-through only, but nobody was there. We pulled up, there was nobody like at the drive-through. So it turns out we had gone to like the wrong Whataburger, but we thought we had just gone into like the Twilight Zone, like we had just died and we're in some kind of death dream. It was bizarre, dude, because like everything was lit up.
Trapped in the ghost Whataburger for all time.
Yeah.
And by
So
the
we
way, right before that, like on the way there, we were talking about wrecks we'd been in,
Yeah,
which made
yeah.
it worse.
Wow.
So on the way there, we were talking about like wrecks we'd been in, and I was saying how when I was younger, I had hydroplaned one when I was like in my early 20s, and I like almost got like seriously hurt. Luckily nothing happened. I was like, man, that was crazy. And then it was like pouring rain out, and we got there, and I'm like, dude, maybe I died like 15 years ago. It's just, like, all coming to an end.
To
It
get
was
to
weird.
a
Whole
Whataburger
time.
purgatory.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the Whataburger story.
That's a weird one. That's a
What
weird
did you end up eating?
Wataburger.
They
Yeah, we
DoorDash-
got back
came
to the
back and
hotel and
DoorDash.
Grubhub did.
So we ended up Grubhubbing it anyway, and then they screwed up the order.
2.5
And then we tried to
hours
turn
later.
like flesh the story out, you know, like there was I think Dan came up with that if we went back there'd be like a hobo inside, and he's like, I can see you.
Yeah, he's the only one. See, we could have all just no-sold you. Like, where the hell?
There's no
are you?
Whataburger
Yeah, we were like,
here.
when did we get back? And nobody's there.
Or what if
That's
you go back and
Silent
it
Hill
doesn't
Hotel.
exist? Like it's not there anymore.
like the hotel's abandoned. It's like
Yeah,
years
it's like
and years
Silent Hill
old.
or something. Like,
Yeah, if you could really like everybody just exit the hotel or stay in your room now.
Although, could you guys think of a better way to spend like the rest of eternity in suspended animation than at a horror con?
And a Whataburger?
And
Yeah,
a Whataburger.
empty
We
Whataburger.
could bounce between the two, man.
You'd
Yeah,
never
so we
be
Grubhubbed
hungry.
it out of principle.
Oh man. Let's Stingray. What's one of your favorite memories from last weekend?
I don't know, man. It was all such a blur. I enjoyed the whole thing. Honestly, we Saturday we went to a food truck place, like a big in Lebanon, Tennessee, and it was just a bunch of food trucks. It was probably a 20-minute drive. It wasn't bad at all.
Yeah,
and that was a lot of fun.
there was a lot of temptation there. I got this like Hawaiian burrito that was just amazing, but man, I wish I had more time there because it was about
Yeah.
35 food trucks, I think, something like that.
I wanted
Yeah,
everything.
that's a place you want to go back to a few times. Because
Yeah.
like I kind of flubbed up one of my orders, man. I got this thing that sounded real good and it was nasty. It was like a beer cheese waffle thing, and like the beer cheese sauce was disgusting. Like the waffle was okay, but
Beer cheese can go either way.
it went that one way for sure.
It's kind of an acquired
Bad
taste.
way.
Beer cheese, yeah, it's either on point or it's not. But I can attest the food there was like really amazing. I wish I had remember. I probably have a photo of the actual truck, but yeah,
It's called the trailer park.
the trailer
That's what
park.
it's called.
Okay, Yeah.
Trailer park. Okay.
and
And
of course,
it's cool. It's got like a little park for kids to play in the center, and then like a indoor spot and outdoor seating.
yeah,
That sounds
idea.
really cool. Yeah.
and then McKay's, which I know we had like separate groups go off to McKay's at different points, but
His goes before everybody gets there.
yes, he's strategic about it because
Very strategic. Yes.
how often are you going to have like all these YouTubers there at the same time knowing what's out of print? And yeah, but I got a little bit of a stack there. There was more physical media at this con, I felt like, than shirts.
No Pallbearer
Usually-
Press this
yeah.
year.
no
Pallbearer
Pallbearer
Press. Come back next year.
Yeah,
We had money for you.
Yeah, the vendors I think were lacking this year. That's one thing I will say.
yeah, a little bit. There, I know there was like some other convention they were talking about that kind of split some of the vendors. There was somewhere, I guess, in the South. But I found a few really cool things. I got out of there with the signed Dark City poster, one of my all-time favorite movies, and yeah, good times. Emily Perkins, by the way, who doesn't do a ton of conventions, but she is a sweetheart.
Super
Yes.
nice.
Super nice. She is a sweetheart. If you get a chance to meet her, go out of your way. I hope maybe Catherine Isabel next year.
She's economical too. She's not charging a ridiculous price.
No, yeah,
That's
she
always
was-
a good thing. That's always a good thing.
She was a good conversation. She was fun. And yeah, I do highly recommend if you get a chance to meet her, you do. Steven Dorff seemed really cool too. It's just they announced him last minute. So if I had time to get a gate poster, I would have, but they didn't. So I didn't actually meet him, but he seemed pretty cool interacting with everybody.
Yeah. What were his prices like? I didn't even see a price list on his table.
I think he was 60.
I don't think he was bad, man.
Yeah, not. I mean, I guess
Arquette was even reasonable, wasn't he?
Arquette, the total package was like $100.
I mean, it's Arquette. Like he could actually charge more.
He could. Yeah. Christian,
don't give Sean Clark any ideas.
Yeah, it's true.
Any favorite moments or favorite celebs you met over the weekend?
I mean, it really, not to sound cliche, it really is just great getting together with you guys and literally forgetting about my problems for a weekend. But I feel like I batted 100. I did meet a whole lot of people. I met Derek, and then I met Lauren Marie Taylor, and both of them were phenomenal. And Derek was awesome. He wouldn't let me leave till I liked the picture. He was like, please ask me a question. I want you to talk to me. So I asked him about David Lynch. We talked about him for a minute. And Lauren Marie was just great price, really fun. And I did a video about the convention. I told people, if you see that both of them, I guarantee you'll be happy. So, yeah, they were great. They were really great. And Lauren was saying something about a guy named Jerry playing Jason in part 2. I got to go look into that. She kind of blew my mind because I was asking her, I was like, is it really true that like you work with Warrington more than anything? She goes, no, I work with Jerry. I'm like, who the hell is Jerry? And she's like, Jerry Wallace or something. So there was another guy that played Jason in part 2. And she goes, I said, really? She goes, yes. I posted all about it on my Instagram. So I got to go look into that. And other people did corroborate that on my video. They're like, yeah, Christian, there's a guy named Jerry. He started to do conventions too. So some dude named Jerry.
Notice it was after Steve Dash died, though.
Right.
Yeah, but she was like, no. I didn't work with Warrington or Steve. I work with Jerry. I'm like, who the hell is Jerry? So, but she was amazing. She just, yeah. But I'm just really frugal with the autograph stuff. It's getting real expensive, man. It really is. And I'm not gonna say anything is worth what people are willing to pay for it. And I totally respect that. But for me, $60 is kind of like it. And I mean like all in. If it's 60 for both, okay. And Lauren Marie was very good. And Derek, I think that's fair for Derek. I mean, I didn't realize how much stuff he's been in, but he was fantastic. And he's the man. If they do another Friday, he's got my vote. I want him to play the role of Jason again, for sure.
He was never behind his table. He was always out in front talking to me.
Yes. Awesome guy. Yeah.
That was everybody I met it was the first time I'd met them. So Derek Mears, incredible, very engaging, very talkative. He told me a story about Todd Farmer and Tyler Main TPing his house one night, drunkenly TPing his house one night, which is funny. And Lauren Marie Taylor, had never met her before. Super sweet, really nice. And Chris Durand, I met him for the first time. He was also really nice. And of course, David Arquette, he was nice enough to do that little video for Jeremy, which I appreciated very much. But that was really it. I'm kind of at this point when I go to conventions, I like pick out the top 3 or 4 I really want, and that's it. There were other people there I would have met, but I just picked the top 3 or 4 and let that be that.
Yeah. I mean, ideally, I would have gotten all those guys, if I had the money. But
you got Alex Vincent, though, right? That's who you met?
I got Alex Vincent twice.
How was he?
Kids. I got
he's
two
cool.
He
seems like an interesting guy.
He was a nice guy, man. He was, I don't know. He really perked up Saturday night. It seemed like he really it's like I don't know what changed, but he really, his attitude
he just had a good night.
Because he was always kind of, just like
I tell you what, this story, I just got to say really quick. This is totally PG at worst. When we were out there, I think it was Friday afternoon, we're all hanging out. This guy comes around, looking like the average Deftones fan, just tired looking, just got this look. And I kind of look and I go, not trying to be rude, but I just want to, you're Alex, right? And he looked at me, goes, oh, yes. I'm like, no, we're not going to bother you. I just don't want to be rude. I want to just say hi. And from that point on, that sucker probably smoked 1,000 cigarettes all weekend. I would come outside, take a break, get some fresh air. There he was. He'd put the cigarette down. He'd go back. If nobody was in line, he'd sit down for a minute, get right back up, puff, puff, puff. That dude took years off of his life that weekend. There's no doubt about it. He smoked like a chimney.
Yeah.
He told us a story about wearing Jinko jeans in high school.
Yep. And Joe Cola.
And Joe Cola, yes. And all the things you could fit into your Jinko jeans in high school if you were so inclined.
Party favors.
Well aware.
Yeah, so.
A fifth of alcohol in one side and an entire carton of cigarettes in the other.
Or a whole Super Nintendo.
Yeah. There you go. Chris, any fond memories or meetings with celebs you're going to remember from this year's show?
Well, I got to say hi to Emily Perkins. That was nice. And I don't know, man. Like there was that first night where Tall Chris just started handing out
that was going to be
original one sheets from the 80s to everybody. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Thanks again, by the way. That was awesome.
One sheets that were in a UK cinema, too.
Tell them what you got, Chris.
I got a heavy metal poster.
I'm so jelly of that. I
Yeah.
had to walk away. I wasn't there when he was passing them out.
But I mean, Jonathan got a. Is it still smoking? Cheech and Chong still smoking?
And I got these lobby cards from Pink Floyd's The Wall.
Yeah, those are cool.
Got writing and shit all over the back of them.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Piz got Starman.
I got Starman. And these were all like in mint condition.
Perfect shape. Yeah.
Conan the Destroyer. I got. He was just handing out these one sheets.
Who got Mr. Mom?
I don't know who got Mr. Mom.
Swaggy got that one. Yeah.
I've never seen
I
that.
got a Steve Martin movie. I don't remember the name of it. Only the Lonely or something.
All of Me.
Perfect shape.
Yeah. So little party favors from the tallest Chris. Original one sheets in like mint condition. So that was very cool.
Free.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's what kind of good guy he is, And
he's
like
now we just got to save up the money for the frames.
He looks scary, but he's really not.
He's like, why do I need? I'm 6'10". I don't need these. You take them. I've got enough.
I go to this convention and God, I mean, it makes me feel short, and I'm really not that short. But man, all you guys tower above me.
We've got some giants. Yeah, we got some giants in this this crazy little community.
You can't tell in our group picture like exactly how, because everybody's relatively tall. So I mean, yeah. Like
when we go to McKay's, dude, we got the spread. You got these guys on the top side. We're down here in the middle to the bottom, checking everything. Nothing getting past us.
No, nothing gets missed. Yeah.
And we never get separated, man, because we can always see each other over the shelves.
we need to get the Chris's, like one of you on the other shoulders, just for that visual.
Yeah,
I think we talked about that, didn't we?
Maybe you did. I don't know.
I believe we were talking about doing that. I don't know why.
We need a small
There's
Chris.
no telling.
Because
we have a small
large...
Chris. We found this out. We had a small Chris the whole time. I don't know if I should call him out. Somebody who goes by another name.
But
his real name's Chris.
He bailed out.
Oh, okay. I think I know who you're talking about.
I don't know if he'd care, but I'm not going to call him out just in case.
Okay, I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Okay. Swaggy, any fond memories of the convention or of celebs that you'll be carrying with you forever?
Patty Mullen.
Oh yeah.
That was the one that I got, and for the picture, the 8x10 autograph, $40. Can't argue with that. And just like y'all talked about, like she takes your time, she'll talk to you, BS with you. She'll take 4 pictures with you. I don't even think she had anybody with her. You were just dealing directly with her whenever I went through there.
And she's in the get up too.
Yeah, she always wears the wig. Yeah.
I went to her because of how good you said she was and how nice. That's her right there. I got the little poster she signed.
Oh, there you go.
Mm.
Yeah,
She had the purple wig. She had the purple dress on.
Yeah, she was rocking it, man.
And I don't know how old she is. She still looked very youthful.
She's
and
59. I had to look it up. She looks
Yeah.
great.
Still
She
looked
did look
great.
great. Yeah.
Looked great, man. Yeah. And didn't she invite you back to her room or something, Swaggy?
I wish.
Oh,
I saw her checking out and like leaving the hotel, and she obviously was not wearing the wig. So she's a beautiful woman, you know.
We spent
But,
too much time on Lesbian Chucky, Swaggy. We should have both.
It could have been Frankenhooker versus the Maniac Cop.
There you go.
But yeah, that was the one interaction. I didn't get any other autographs, but that was well worth it with her. Where I live, we don't have a McKay's, so going there is always fun. You know, I could easily spend 2 hours in there.
Yeah.
So I got a few DVDs and some other stuff.
I like how everybody jokes like, "What could Dan possibly need there? He has everything." And then Dan's like, "Oh, there's a few things I'm looking for."
Was it 17? Was it 17 movies?
I thought he was going to be
17.
over 25, below 30, but he ended up coming under this year.
Shout out to Danger Video, by the way. They always
Yeah.
take care of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
And Horrorland Media.
Mhm.
Yeah. Horrorland Media had like some brand new factory sealed vinegar syndrome stuff that was a little bit cheaper than you'd buy off the website.
Dude, I got 3
Yeah.
of them. I got
Yeah.
well, they had those guys in the same area with like the artists, though. They weren't on the main floor with all the other.
No.
I
Yeah.
think Danger was.
Yeah.
One of them was.
Yeah.
It was
I think so.
Horrorland
The
that
other
was
one
in
was
the art room.
Orleans, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
had
they're well
popcorn
worth
on Blu-ray for $20, man. I haven't
Yeah.
seen that lower than
Oh, man.
35 since it came
Right.
out.
Right.
I should have picked that up.
I grabbed it.
What, Jonathan? I don't think I got you, man. What are some of your favorite memories from the con?
The best part's just hanging with you guys. I mean, that's the cliche thing to say. But no, you got LA AIDS jabber?
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I didn't buy much. I got this gym.
I got a couple of things. I got Houseboat
Quality
Horror,
over quantity.
I like Houseboat Horror.
Zombie 5. Had to have Zombie 5. I was actually
Yeah.
telling Dream like an hour or two before I bought
I
this.
bought that last year from them too. So that means that Horrorland replenished Zombie 5 Killing Birds.
just
Wow.
for this group.
They have a warehouse of them.
Dude, Scanner Cop is underrated. Like that movie, I like that better than Scanners 2 and 3. Like I never had even
Yeah.
heard of the Scanner Cop movie, so Vinegar Syndrome put them out. But I like
Part
them.
2's good too.
It is.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
is, yes.
Yeah, I wonder what happened. I mean, that was actually supposed to be a series, but Scanner's TV series was announced a few years back. I guess just died, but I wouldn't mind seeing that.
It's perfect. It's a perfect universe for like a continual story, man. It's like
Yeah.
X-Men almost.
Yeah, yeah, you could do a lot with that, but yeah, no, I agree. Maybe a little less vendors, but there were a few there that really made it worth it. One guy, I don't know if his shop had a name, but he had some great one sheets. He's the one I got the Dark City.
He's there
catalog.
every year, man.
Yeah,
He's good.
Yeah.
I wish the autograph guy would have been there this year. He always has some good deals on Sunday.
yeah. I got a vibe he was kind of more or less like just blowing out his stock.
As cheap as everything had been.
Yeah, you got your Patty Mullen last year, John.
Yeah, that big like framed glass, like in like
I
glass
think it-
frame and stuff.
Jonathan, I think it was you. I said, I got to see if that guy has that Friday the 13th LED again.
Yeah.
And you go, you mean the Timu one? And I said, nah. Well, look, let me show you. Let me see if I get my camera up.
Did you get it from Timu?
I'm watching Maven, by the way. But yeah, there it is. It's the Timu one. That's it, dude. I got the Timu one.
Now,
And it's better. It's actually better than the one that I got from him. Like it was built better and it's brighter. So
Now, I have seen some vendors, maybe there, maybe not, but definitely there, yeah, that will take like the little cheap Temu stuff and put a big price tag on it. And it's
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, that thing's like
Yeah.
$12 on the TikTok shop, and you want 50 for it here?
Mhm.
Come on, dude. Like,
The critters replicas are always really bad about
oh,
that.
that
yeah.
that
Well,
one,
I
that one booth with the $1,000 gremlin that's built like a dog
Yeah.
toy.
Yeah.
Sorry, pal.
Oh,
I
that's right.
didn't
You
wanna-
wanted Belial, didn't you?
That was 60, but I kept saying to myself, I'll bring it down to 40. But somebody bought it. I went back and they bought it.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
problem.
that's the
Kind of like
thing,
how
man.
somebody bought my Wizard Video big box I wanted.
You slept
Well, it's
on
like
it,
for
dude.
every one person here like us who knows the price of that Critters toy, there's like 5 or 10 that don't and are
Right.
seeing this for the first time and think like that's
Right.
the actual
Well,
price.
I've gotten horror rugs off of Temu that are super elaborate. Like, I mean, really cool. Not, maybe not made of the best stuff, but super cool. And I saw, not at this convention, but another one a few years back, like they were selling them for $200. And they were like, maybe the big ones were around 30, maybe 40 at the max. Like they were marking them up huge. So yeah, check Temu on certain things.
Well,
Just-
and I kind of when I see a vendor that's done that, like I really don't want to do business with them, even if they've got like a good quality item that's at
Yeah,
a reasonable
sure.
price. It's like I don't want to, because they're gonna, like imagine you bought that little critter doll for $50 and then you saw it on Temu or the TikTok shop for 12.
Oh,
You'd be pretty pissed off. Yeah.
yeah.
So the only thing I got from a vendor this year was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre French 40th anniversary edition, which is
Very
really
nice.
cool.
Where's
That is very
that
cool.
at?
It was just one of the vendors had it. I'd never seen it before, and
Wow.
he had a price on it, and I walked up to him with cash in hand and said, "Will you take this for it?" And he said, "Yep." So
Lay Texas Chainsaw.
so yeah, it's really nice too. So
It is slick.
I just
Yeah,
realized
can
you
you pass
said
it up?
40th. So that thing's actually got some age on it too. It looks brand new.
yeah,
Not
it's in
that
really
I'm
good shape.
not that I would think it would look old, but wow.
Yeah, so that's the only thing I got from it. Well, no, I got Jeremy a shirt, and I bought our mom a shirt from Monster City Madhouse. That was about all the vending I did.
My advice is, I know a lot of them, or probably most of them at this point, will take a card, but try and bring cash, because some will cut you a deal, especially on a more expensive item if you give them cash.
Yeah.
I have found that.
Yeah.
Bring
Have
both.
cash with you.
Bring both, because some people
Yeah.
don't take one or the other.
That's true.
That's true too. That's true too.
Most you can get by with a card now. I do find most do, but like I said, I've gotten a few deals where they've specifically said, well, if you pay cash, I'll do it, and I've gotten it $50 cheaper.
Yeah.
Were all of y'all pleased with the food at the restaurant?
Actually, yeah, I thought the restaurant's very nice.
I always am. I think the food there's pretty good. It's it's expensive, but I mean it's good. So yeah.
It's nice at this convention, like where even if you're on an upper level, like you're just right there in the convention within a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Like I've been lucky to be on the ground floor where the convention is. I can be out of my room and in that convention hall in less than a minute.
Yeah.
It's right over there. And these giant conventions now, I've done them all. I've Dragon Con to a Fan Expo in Toronto. I've done the really big ones, and I just can't do them anymore. It's elbow and elbow, like to the point where if you want something at a vendor, you might as well get it, because you might not be able to make your way back to them.
Yes.
I don't like that. I
Yeah.
don't like crowds either, but
Yeah,
this is tolerable. I mean, this is, you're not rubbing up against people the whole time at this convention. I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gentleman in the chat earlier that was talking about anxiety, I think you would be okay at this, because there's always a place you can go to just breathe. You can, duck out. You don't have that trapped feeling. Chiller was my big one, and I love Chiller, but that hotel, it is just like, my God, like you cannot move. There's certain points where it's like it might be 20 minutes before I can just get somewhere where I can be by myself.
Yeah.
Especially if you stay there, you have a place to go back to.
That's
Yeah.
such
Yeah,
a
right.
overlooked thing that
Mhm.
is
It's-
great to take advantage of.
you get
Go
your
drop your
autograph,
stuff in the room real
$3.
quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about carrying it around with you, which is a pain to do if you've got a lot of stuff you're trying to get signed or just a lot of stuff you're carrying with you anyway. So
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, really, full moon is kind of the perfect convention because you have that incredible venue. Everything's all under one roof, like Dan said. And I was on the 8th floor this year, so I didn't feel like if I wanted to rest for whatever or take something upstairs. Now, there was a couple of, at least one day where only one of the elevators was working. So that was a bit of a pain. But
Well-
even then, it wasn't that big of a deal.
I almost got stuck in the elevator. So that's
Really?
yeah.
What
That's
happened?
why I don't get on them.
Well, so I was on the 12th floor and I was coming down for something, and the door opens up and there was a family in there. And I think it was the one that had been broken that previous day. And I got in, I pressed the first floor for the lobby, and the doors close. And it was like a big family, dude. There wasn't a lot of room in there. And it goes, this elevator is now in maintenance mode or whatever.
Whoa.
And we were like, what? So we were like pressing the button. Eventually the doors opened up, and the girl that was with me, it was like one of their kids was like, oh, I got stuck in this elevator yesterday on the 3rd floor for like 2 hours or something.
oh gosh.
And I was like, I'm not getting back in this elevator, dude. Like, I'm on the 12th floor. I can't take the stairs, you know? I mean, I guess I could, but
Jeez. Yeah. Yeah. That sucked because, not good. Not good. But otherwise, when the elevators and everything are working
Yes.
properly, it's the perfect venue because everything's all under one roof. You've got a
Yeah.
good restaurant there on site. You've got so many places you can hang out with friends. You have, the convention area is big, but it's not like super crowded. It's just the perfect setup. And, it's kind of spoiled me to other conventions at this point because it's like, even the smaller ones, it's like, I don't know. It's just this full moon is just the perfect one, I think.
And even David Arquette, who I expected to have a giant line, and maybe he did for a minute, but like easy to meet. Like you could have just walked up to him at one point.
Mhm.
2 or 3 people. Jamie Kennedy's shockingly had like no line. I don't know what that was.
I never saw him one time all weekend.
Really.
I did. I passed by him a couple of times when I was reviewing my footage. I walked by his table, and when he saw me walk by with my camera, he went, just stared right at the camera, like, "Why are you filming me?" I didn't even notice it at the time because I was just walking around filming. But you can see it, like he's talking to somebody, and he sees the camera, and he's like, giving me
$50.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and this leads to a big issue I have with conventions these days is people are they get very upset. And I'm talking about the celebrities. Even if my girlfriend is filming me at their table while I'm getting something from them, I've already paid you. They're like, no video. And it's like, well, give me my money back then. Screw you.
Yeah.
Like you're in a public place. I've paid to meet you. Like she's just standing there off to the side shooting our encounter. Like, why are you like, no video? Like, screw you.
Yeah. I think it was Chiller. It might have been Monster Mania. Jake Busey. I don't even mind saying his name because it was that same situation where somebody was just, filming the convention, which you're allowed to do. And he was at the point, like, because he got up and he made a motion to take her camera. And she's like, I will punch you in the face. Like, if you touch my camera, sort of deal. I'm like, I'm allowed to film. Like, I'm not taking a picture with you. I'm not like sitting down and taking a selfie real quick or something. I am filming the convention. And I've seen like a few incidents of people getting mad about it. I think Eric Roberts was another one that got mad about that. And it's ridiculous. But most celebrities aren't like that.
It's because Eric Roberts will do a movie for $12 if you can shoot that.
Eric Roberts will indeed. Eric Roberts will shoot movies where he's played like the president in a $2 creature feature.
He'll
And
just put he does it at home.
he does it
at
at
green
home.
screen. Yeah.
Like by his pool or just in his office in his underpants, and he'll just, I'm the president of the
It's
United
not a bad gig if you can get it. Like, I'm really just jealous.
Well,
Watch-
he
watch
does
the
he
movie.
does like 10 movies a month.
He does. It's just you pay him, that's his rate. He'll be on the phone. It's like, yes, launch the missiles at Gigantopus. We must kill Gigantopus. And it's like $1,000. Boom.
And his wife is standing up to the side with an iPhone shooting.
Yeah.
It, you know, and they send that to the director, and there you go.
And starring Eric Roberts.
Starring Eric Roberts, exactly.
Executive produced by
Eric Roberts.
Let's see. Ben wants to know what's the go-to item at the restaurant. Anybody have a go-to item at the restaurant?
the
Well,
Nashville
I had
chicken strips. Sorry.
No, you're good. I had the gnocchi with the steak. Man, their steak is good.
I had
But
that.
then that gnocchi stuff was like, I've never had it. It's like potato pasta. It was good shit, dude.
I had.
How'd you pronounce it at first?
Ganache.
They know what you meant.
I had the chicken gnocchi based on your recommendation. It was really good. They're like bacon wrapped meatloaf is really good too.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, everything there is good that I've had so far. Like
Yeah.
I had their salad the last day and it was good.
That was a salad you'd been talking about all weekend.
Yeah, well, I kept getting distracted with hamburgers and stuff, so that salad kept taking a back seat.
And they've got a brunch on Sunday that I've yet to try, but I'm going to try it.
We couldn't get in.
for sure. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was Easter,
reservation
right?
only. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Speaking
Yeah,
of which, though, I'm pretty sure that's like a social experiment where they get all these horror guys in there in black t-shirts and like goth girls and stuff, and then they drop like an Easter brunch so that like all these uppity people in their like colorful Sunday best come in, and then we're just all in this room together.
And they're
That is
staring at us
fun.
like they look at us like we're in a terrarium too.
Yeah, we asked our waitress about it. Like, things get interesting on Sunday, and she was like, "Oh yeah, things get interesting on Sunday. You see the people fresh from church in their Sunday best, and like the people with the tattoos on their face and the shirts and stuff. Is like it gets interesting on Sundays."
Yeah,
That
like
reminds me of-
we were in the lobby. Sorry, Christian, but
You good.
we were in the lobby and we were like, I like went off and like I came back up and I started telling this story and like I was probably cussing like a sailor because that's just how I talk and stuff. And then I like looked over and there's this like old man in like a suit, and then the girl in the sundress and this little kid running around, and I was like, man, I gotta like watch what I'm doing all of a sudden.
Yeah, there was an old couple sitting behind us, and I was trying to talk about the neighbors we had that wanted to do coke with us the night before. And I noticed they were listening. So
Chris,
last year there was a wedding party that came and took pictures or something there. I don't know what they were doing, but it's kind of funny seeing the juxtaposition of tuxedos and then us.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Chris, I wish I could remember what I said to you Saturday night because you nearly died. Like, I've never heard you like laugh to the point. Saturday night was just a blast.
Yeah,
There's
Saturday night
something
was
about
crazy, man.
Einstein kills,
Saturday night.
but
Oh yeah. You
Well,
realize the
what
funniest
did
thing
you
you've ever
say?
said.
It was
probably
what
not
was it?
something I can repeat. But I was
Something
really-
about
Oh,
he's
probably
gonna
not.
he's gonna ice nine kill that ass or something like that. I think
Yeah,
that was it.
like that.
yeah, Einstein killed that butthole. Yeah, and yeah, Chris was like couldn't breathe. Like I thought you were gonna. Like,
It held
oh,
up,
yeah.
man. It's funny this time too.
More like ice 9 inches, right?
2K for a 5-minute, Eric Roberts for 5 minutes, 2K is not bad, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I guess people will still. Eric Roberts was a great actor, but I would think that's kind of dried up. I don't know. Are you renting something on VOD just because Eric Roberts is in it now? I don't.
Somebody is. Somebody out there.
My goal would be to make a movie that he would absolutely regret accepting if he took the money to do it.
Does that exist though?
I don't think that exists.
I don't think
That we got to change that. We got to make something he'll
Eric,
regret.
you're in
Jay, that
foot
movie we watched.
erotica.
His shame died many, many years ago.
He does a lot of those Lifetime movies, like Stalked by My Doctor and whatever.
Yeah.
Where he plays like, I don't think he has a limit, dude. Like, I think he'll do whatever.
Yeah, he's got a
good
mortgage
for
to pay too. You know?
Yeah.
He's a good villain. You know, if you
He
get
is
him in
a
like
good
a
villain.
white suit near a pool, like he really fills that niche.
Speaking of do whatever, did you guys see that dude dressed as Michael Myers that freaking stood in the rain just so people would take pictures
Yeah.
of
He
him?
was committed
Yeah.
to the bit.
That was
yeah.
hilarious. It was like, that's the meme. He's doing it right now.
He was
Dude,
committed.
Dude's getting drenched, and his trick or treat mask is getting
I'm sitting
destroyed.
there watching, and I finally think to take my phone out, and he's walking. I missed it. I completely missed it.
And he had
but
he had a speaker in his chest blasting the Halloween theme. Anytime he walked past, you're like, damn, man.
Can you
Like,
imagine
it
he
if
was
a
he was
mic
just
was
like
considered-
it's raining, man. This is my moment.
Yeah.
Like,
He went
screw the
for it,
mask.
though.
I'm
He
gonna
went for
fuck
it.
with these people.
Yeah, Biz, you got some pictures with that pack of ghost faces.
What was that?
Yeah.
Is that a
Oh, I
family
knew.
of ghost
Hey,
face?
walked
I knew
up
one
on
of
him.
them.
Oh, yeah.
I knew one of them. Apparently, this guy, like a guy I know from the Halloween store, his daughter was one of those ghost faces.
Mm.
There's a bunch
Yeah,
of them.
the cosplay community, they're a really
yeah.
cool bunch, and like they will they'll come to a convention, and every day they'll do like 3 or 4 different switches. So there'll be Michael, then Ghostface, then Art, and there were some really cool ones there this year. There was a girl who spent 7 months creating a Chica full body thing,
Yeah.
well, costume, whatever. It like the eyes lit up and everything. Like
Yeah,
it
the
looked,
Five Nights at Freddy's people were devoted. Those
Yeah,
were
like-
nice.
yeah, like it looked incredible. The woman dressed as Reagan was really just nasty looking. I really like that. There was a Megan there that looked just like Megan. I thought there was some really good cosplay there this year.
Yeah, I saw a girl dressed like Glenn. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
I missed
was
that
a-
one.
Oh,
that's a
yeah,
whole
that
new
was-
cool.
I remember the Ghost Rider guy.
He was cool. Yeah, he looked really good. Yeah, and
There was a Spider-Man there for some reason.
There was a Spider-Man.
I
It's like,
missed
I
him.
don't-
But they put so much time and effort and work into that cosplay, and it's really impressive. So yeah, really cool bunch of people.
Yeah, more power to him. It's got to be a lot that goes into that.
For sure.
There's not a lot of like portly short horror icons, so I just kind of stay away from the cosplay.
Leprechaun.
Yeah, I'd just be the
Leprechaun.
tallest leprechaun.
Yeah. Just punch down a little bit. You can make
We
it.
should do the human centipede.
That's
Oh,
Oh, dude,
dibs
that
on
would be
front. Dibs
that
on
would be
front.
legendary, dude.
There was a con
dreaming.
in I think it was Spooky Empire where Dieter Laser was there, and they formed a human centipede around the pool.
They did that at Frightmare one year, like 2010 or something like that. Everybody, it was like the
Human
biggest.
Do you
I
actually have
didn't
to put
join.
your-
I don't putting my
clothing-
face in someone's butt doesn't really
Clothing on though,
sound
right?
me.
I mean, I've smelled some of those people just walking through, right? Like I don't need to be like up and
Yeah, hurry
in
up
your-
before we
in your
before we
butt.
get off the rails.
Oh, jeez.
Do you guys have any other convention? I know Christian, you're going to Frightmare on the Sunday of
I'm gonna go
Frightmare.
Sunday. I think Jay said he might be able to come, so we might.
Yeah.
We don't live too far away from each other, so
Okay.
we might see if we
Planning
can
on it.
get together to do that.
Anybody else?
Frightmare in a few years, so
Anybody else got any conventions planned for the rest of the year? What about you, Dan?
Our ultimate goal with the Flesh Wound Features is to turn the wrestling into a wrestling event / like mini convention. So I don't know that we're going to fully be there in 2026, but we're working on it. It'll be a little bit closer to that at last tournament on the left too. Trying to get a few celebrities there, maybe some vendors, really kind of fully integrate that horror meets wrestling feel that we've been going for. So other than that, no, I don't have any specific convention planned until the next full moon.
Okay. What about you, Matt or Chris? You guys got any conventions lined up?
There's Silver Scream. We have, I think it's in July or August. That's put on. That's actually Iceland Kills runs that one. I've never been. I might go to that. They haven't announced any guests yet, and then or I don't think they have. And then there's CT HorrorCon over in Connecticut. I don't think they've announced anything for that either, but I might go to those. I think CT HorrorCon's probably more likely than the other one, but we'll see. That's about it, though.
Yeah, the East Coast, man. There's so many.
Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to go down to like New Jersey or something, I'm sure I could hit a bunch of them, but
Yeah,
it's a little far.
The big ones just don't have the same feeling, man. It's very
no.
transactional with the big ones.
Yeah, it's if all you care about is just getting the autograph, it's fine, but it's not that feel that I got going to Fangoria Weekend of Horrors back in like the 90s where it was mind blowing. Because I don't know about you guys, but I always struggled to meet people locally into the same stuff, certainly to the level. I've talked about it before. I've got a massive library, and when people come here, they're just like, did you used to own video stores? Like, that's about it. Like, there's no other, that's the same comment. Like, there's no appreciation of the fanaticism when it comes.
People will tell you like, oh, I like horror movies too, and it's like,
yeah,
you don't.
Oh, I hate that.
I don't think you understand.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a problem for me.
Yeah. So it's just having all of those people that match your craziness in one location is it's a special thing. I mean, I really maybe there's some of you that have out there, but I really wish you could have experienced it in the 90s. You know, guys that are unfortunately gone now, like Angus Scrim and Gunnar Hansen, who are two of the nicest human beings you could ever hope to know. I mean, I've got so many Gunnar Hansen stories. Just what a nice man. And John Saxon, who would talk about any movie he ever made, even if it was a piece of crap. Like, he would sit down, and especially if you had the pleasure of talking to him privately, and he will just tell you every story in the world about Hellmaster or, any of these like really shitty movies that he was in. He would have stories, and yeah, it's not quite the same now, but it's still great to get together with friends. Friends are the highlight of it for me at this point.
Well, you said something a little while ago that really struck me about the bigger conventions is like, I've been to ones where like they're so big and there's so many people. It's like there's no way you could do everything that you wanted to do in one day unless you were there from when it opened to when it closed.
Yeah.
And I don't know, to me, it's like, you've gotten too big at that point. And, I think we've all been to one of those, and it just doesn't have the same energy as like a full moon or a smaller show.
We all went to Scarefest that one year, like 4 years ago together. And that was a very different experience.
It was.
That con was rough, man.
You son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, I remember the Scarefest from 2009, 2010, much smaller, far more intimate. They still had good guests, but it had more of the full moon vibe, where it was more intimate. You could get what you. I used to brag on him back in the day. I can go there and get everything I need and be out in a couple of hours. There's no way that's happening at Scarefest today. No way. No. Even if I just wanted a few people. I mean, once you stand in line, once you find their table, once you maneuver through the sea of people to find them. Because I remember one year there I went and I was looking for people who I knew were there, celebs, and I couldn't find them. It was just too big.
Well, you're having to wait to get in Scarefest now, aren't you?
Yeah. Big time. Yeah.
Yeah, I much prefer now, like, and I don't want to drive, like, I want the convention to be at the hotel I'm staying at, because that's how it should be. Like, I don't want to drive to have to get to the convention and then drive back, and
it spoils you, man. Because I've done it both ways, and I'm definitely staying at the venue where it's at.
Dragon Con up in Atlanta, it's like you have to go to different buildings and shit, and it's just, I mean, yeah, you may come back with this awesome poster that you were able to get signed by a bunch of people, but like that's it. Like I don't find that, even as elaborate as the cosplay is, you don't get these personal experiences. I mean, like I said, Saturday night, I don't think any of us probably laughed as hard as we did just hanging out on the couch and
we can never talk about any of that shit.
Right. No, it's
you
quite
just
a bit.
have to be there.
You gotta be there to get the spicy shit, because there is always some spicy shit.
There's always some spice for sure. That's for sure. What about you, Chris? Swaggy, you guys going to any other conventions this year?
A couple of little ones here I might go to. Like, I think I'm meeting Jake Slaughterport at we have one called RaptorCon. It's not even a horror con, but I think some Terrifier people are going to be there, but it's like a really small, like local convention.
Oh yeah, I got one. I got one on the radar, the FrankenCon, and that's in late June, and that's going to have the original Scream Queens, and Jessa Flux, Jessa Jupiter Flux will be there as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think it's got some Toxic Avenger people as well.
They do, yeah.
That's with Brink and is Brink going to be there? Brink Stevens,
yes,
and Michelle Bauer.
Yeah, Michelle Bauer.
The big three, man.
Yeah. So that's Knoxville, which I've never been to that convention. I don't really know what to do on that one, but I will say, y'all talk about another great advantage about that hotel is they have that Starbucks in there. And like you got the restaurant, you got Starbucks, you got the big lobby, you got the outside area. That really is, if you were coming up with the way how to do a convention, to me those are like some keys that you have to incorporate with it.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to leave, you don't have to. I mean, if you want to if you don't want to eat at the tap house, the restaurant there, you can DoorDash, and
Yeah, there's DoorDash coming in that lobby 24 hours a day.
Night, people.
Yeah. You can fly in.
Left my pizza on the table.
Yeah.
And I was like, I hope it's good when I get there. And it was.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question about convention photos. Have any of y'all ever paid in advance to get the photo? Or is it always at the table, you just do it that way?
I've only done a couple in my life, but I'm pretty sure I paid in advance for them.
What's the advantage?
The photo op, they set up a room, at least at Full Moon. There was a room where you can get a professional photo.
That's the only difference is it's a time slot and it's a better photo.
Yeah.
Better quality photo. Okay.
The only time I've done it was when I met Kevin Smith, and it was just because that was the only photo option. Was a photo op.
I've always deeply feared that it would just be across the board. Photo op is the only way you're going to get the photo.
At least now they try to do something where they'll be in costume or there'll be a cool backdrop. But they used to just be like you were at Kmart with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it. I'm just as good taking a photo with you right here at the.
Yeah.
Okay. I can snap a few just in case, and that's how I would do it.
I was really scared that was going to be the future was that there would just be the photo op, because at one point when the photo ops were a big deal, like everybody had a photo op, like your top tier person all the way down to people who should not have their own photo op, and like they were only doing the photo ops. I remember, I won't say what celebrity it was, but I got something signed from him, and I was like, "Can I get a picture?" And he goes, "I've got a photo op." And I go, "You've got a photo op?"
Oh.
So I won't say who it is, but
Well, they probably quit that when they realized they were leaving money on the table.
yeah, I think so. I think it just didn't take to it wasn't as, people didn't take to it like they hoped.
It's not as intimate. Like, it's not as like, I don't know, man. It's weird.
I could see the photo op for a large group or 2 or 3 people in the movie, but for one person, I don't.
There's a place for it. Like if it's a group shot, if it's somebody in a costume, but if it's just you with the person next to the glamour shot background, that's total. That's crap. That's just
with the sheet in between you, so they don't have to breathe your oxygen.
Oh yeah,
they should at least give you the option to choose your background, like in school.
Or make it green. That way you can pick your own background later.
Yeah, there you go.
I wish I could remember the guy's name. There's this guy I see on TikTok. His whole TikTok account is him doing photo ops with actors. And he goes up. He's got like a GoPro. He tells the actor, "Hey, can we flip off the camera?" And some will be like, "Absolutely." And some of them get so like, "Absolutely not. No, I'm not doing it." It's so funny. But some of the actors are like, "If you want to do that," so they just, and then he shows the photo op, it's him and the actor just flipping off the camera. It's funny shit.
It's your money.
Paying all that money just to flip off the camera.
It's your money. Well, I'll say, the good thing about Frankencon's a smaller show, but it's definitely got that old school vibe. That's what I like about it. It's got that old school, very laid back kind of vibe, and that's what I like about Frankencon. You'll like Frankencon, Swaggy, and it's something you can come and, I don't know if you're planning on staying the night there or not, but it's literally something you can come and be in and out in like 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm not doing the one for full moon. I'm not staying like the weekend and stuff like that. I might stay one night, I think, and then head back.
It's a good location too. It's close. It's close to stuff, but not too close. You're not like downtown or anything, so it's a good location. So, I mean, oh, my goodness, I do. We were missing one vendor at this year's full moon, and I think we all know what vendor that was. And we tried to get the head of the company to commit to the convention scene, and we actually have a word from the owner of that company, the CEO of that company, right now.
Shirts. We all wear them, and you can get them just about anywhere. But let's be honest, most of them are lazy, overpriced, or just not made for us. That's why RetroCrypt is proud to announce Crypt Drip. Made specifically with the subhumanoid in mind, we've developed one of the finest t-shirts on the market. They feature unique and original designs, usually hand-drawn by me, and never using AI. And they are printed on what is, in my opinion, the best t-shirt money can buy. They don't shrink, they barely fade, they're soft and comfy, and honestly only get better with age. And most importantly, they're priced at only $19.99. So while we can't stop them from sitting in their ivory towers pumping out low-effort shirts at exorbitant prices, what we can do is try to carve out a space for ourselves with products for us at prices that don't leave a bad taste in our mouth. And this is my attempt to do just that. So go to RetroCryptCo.com, get hooked up, and help keep RetroCrypt the world's #1 purveyor of subhumanoid lifestyle products.
Down with those corporate shills in their ivory towers.
Fuck yeah.
We want subhumanoid.
Hey, that was me. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, dude.
Dude, that baby.
What?
you
You're
the
the
whole
guy that
time?
owns RetroCrypt?
Yeah, dude, that
Oh
was me.
man, where was
Did you see my official award?
I couldn't find your booth anywhere.
Next year, maybe.
You need to pull a Virgil. Virgil would just show up and set up. Like he did
There
that
you go, dude.
everywhere.
We've talked about that, right? We talked about pulling up in a van and hanging shirts around it.
Yeah, just
those guys outside a
put
concert.
a big "I got shirts" sign on the top of the
We
car.
sell hamsters with like Nightmare on Elm Street on the side of them.
There you go.
Well, I wanted to ask you guys about there's conventions are already pretty expensive when it comes to if you're wanting to get autographs and photos with celebs. And a new trend that's kind of been happening lately is the itemizing of the celebrity encounters, where you have the standard base rate, but then like if you want a character's name on it, that's an extra $20. If you want a line of dialogue from the movie, that's an extra $20. If you want to bring your own item, then that's going to be an extra $30. So they've really broken it down to like get as much out of you as possible. And I don't think I want to go to any celebrity who is doing that, to be honest. I don't care who they are.
Extra money for bringing your own item is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, I've never. Yeah, that's been going on for a while. Depending on who it is, if you bring your own item, they're going to charge you extra. But like the character's name, a quote, like all these different, like I said, like an itemized list of what you want on the signature, and everything is extra. So like you could hugs, yeah.
An
so
air tax if you're within 10 feet.
So literally your one autograph could run you a couple $100 by the time if you want, everything on it. That's pretty wild. I don't think I want any part of that. I don't care who the celeb is. How do you guys feel about that kind of, I don't know what you'd call it, price gouging or
greedy, man.
You got to just say no when you see somebody doing that. I mean, it's come up before, but that actress that played Tara on The Walking Dead trying to charge to say hi to her, like actually having that on her table, like just to talk to her is.
There's nobody I want to meet that bad.
No,
like as long as people pay it though, and people seem to be
and
okay
people
with
pay
it.
it.
Yeah.
That's the
They
problem.
seem to be okay with it. So I'm the weird one.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Well, I was going to point out, I think Christian said it best in his video. If you want something to change, you got to take action. Like,
Yeah.
they'll keep doing it if you keep buying it.
Yeah.
Social media shaming does work. I believe the actress stopped doing that because everybody
Yeah,
was
because
making
Dead
fun of
Pit
it.
started posting, and I'm like, look at this shit,
$25 hugs.
dude.
So,
Who was charging the $25 hugs again?
The broad from Home Depot, or whatever the show's called.
Home
Not-
Improvement.
Home
Oh.
Depot.
my God,
Home
Home
Improvement
Improvement.
from Home Depot.
Home Improvement.
Like the one after Pam Anderson.
Holly.
Yeah.
Oh, Holly. Okay.
So she's charging for hugs.
I may have paid her to maybe like 30 years ago. I may have paid her to.
Oh, I thought that was
A little
going
bit.
somewhere else, Jay, for a minute
Like,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Jonathan, you're right. Well, you would think the celebrity would charge you less if you brought an item from your house, if you
Yeah.
brought your own item, because then you're not taking one of their items.
That's
I'm
what Sid Haig
supplying
did.
the item.
It's
Yeah, like-
because they know you want that thing signed bad enough that you'll pay for it.
Right.
Like, do I need to give you the pin? Is what like?
That's why I'm so cheap at the autographs. That's why I don't bring anything. I'm just gonna get my money's worth. So whatever these glossy photos are that they bring, I'm just gonna get that autographed, and then I can get a $2.99 frame at Walmart for them,
I don't know.
and then
If I
put them
gotta-
up. I got them all. I put Derek and what's her face up in my closet. I'm just cheap like that, man. It's just. In 2014, I went to Texas Frightmare. Mind you, my wife forced me to because I was petrified of going. Walked up to Doug Bradley, walked up to him at Texas Frightmare, $20. He signed my laser disc of part 3, and we talked about part 3 and for like 5 minutes, $20. Took like 5 photos, and that would never happen today in a million.
No.
Doug Bradley close to $100 now, if I had to guess.
Well,
As
I'd
he
imagine-
should. I mean,
I'd
if you got
imagine-
these other people charging that, he definitely deserves it. Sorry, John.
But should any of them be charging that, really?
But if anybody did, it should be those guys. You know, him, Robert England. You know,
Are these the frames you get?
Yeah, from
Yeah.
Walmart,
Yep.
$2.99.
Yep.
The black
I
one.
just got one today. Yep.
It was a process, but because I'd been going for 30 years, but I had to switch them all to those Walmart black ones because it just didn't look right. I had like some nice ones, some crappy ones so I got them all in the black Walmart frames. Don't spend more for frames.
No. And somebody made a point. The reason why the photo op thing isn't what it was a few years ago is just because people didn't want to do it. So they were like, well, wait a minute, our photo ops went from 250 last year to 25 this year. What's the point? People have moved up. People have denied our photo op. So let's just go back to.
It's like iPhones and Samsung phones have like 500 megapixel cameras.
Yeah.
There's no need to go get a Canon digital camera taking your picture.
And I've never seen, they call professional photo ops. To me, it just like Jonathan said, it looks like something you would have got at Kmart in 1992. It's just, it's not like it's not any better than what I could take at your table holding the phone up in front of us. In fact,
it's much more awkward to walk into a room cold, get a professional photo with this person, and then move along.
Yeah, and that's usually how it is. Like if you go to like MegaCon or some of the big ones, like you're not interacting with them. I mean, it's a conveyor belt. Like they get you out immediately. Stand, photo, move on.
Exactly.
So,
but I mean, again, if you get Robert England in the full Freddy makeup, I mean, I think that's a photo op.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is different, but I don't think they're hardly ever doing that though.
They've done it a couple times. I think
they did do it. Yeah, I think there might have been like some sort of legal action where like for Robert England couldn't do that anymore. Like he couldn't be in the full thing anymore.
I know he said he was stopping doing it. I didn't know.
I think there might. I don't remember because there was. I know there was some kind of controversy with it, and like I don't remember exactly. Like he couldn't.
I own your likeness. I own your
Warner Brothers needs a taste of that. That's all they want.
Maybe
they wanted them to say, "Well, I'll give you a little bump off of it."
He could do it in the makeup. He just couldn't wear a red and green shirt.
I was about to say, him in a t-shirt is jarring.
Yeah.
Casual Freddy is jarring.
Yeah.
I wish they would do. Like I like to get. I'm not trying to diminish them, but I like to meet people. Like for instance, at Scarefest, I did the Return of the Living Dead 2 loop. I met the kid, the sister from part 2, and Dana ended up going to another convention for some stupid Twin Peaks reunion. So I couldn't get Dana Ashbrook. But I wish they would do, like, imagine if you could do like a $40 photo op, and instead of like, take a picture with the cast of Scream, it's like take a professional photo op with Butterball from Hellraiser. Like, and he was dressed up like Butterball. I would so do Butterball.
Hell yeah.
Like you don't even get the main Cenobite, you get like one of the reject Cenobites. Like,
You get CD.
Yes.
CD from part 3.
Where is this?
And we all put the money together, so all of us are taking one picture with the CD Cenobite.
That'd be so funny.
I wish they do that. That'd be fun.
Somebody get a hold of him. I don't think he's busy.
Though that was oh gosh, what was the guy's name that played this? I've met him. He was a really nice guy.
I'll find out right now. Who played the CD?
They also
Simon
Bamford is Butterball.
Oh, Butterball, yeah, that's Butterball. Yeah.
Eric Wilhelm is the CD Cenobite.
Email him, Christian. Let's get this going.
It's crazy. It's like I remember I did like a video talking about Hellraiser 3, and somebody's like, "Yeah, they definitely ran out of ideas." Considering that's what they did, I'm like, what are you talking about? It's fucking brilliant. The CD Cenobite.
I thought it was cool too.
What are you talking about?
Where they ran out of ideas is the dude with just a piston in his head. That was a little phone, dude.
Dude, the CD Cenobite. Somebody made a comment. Like I posted a picture of it. It's like this is the what was that company that used to just send you a bunch of like by mail?
Something
like
Columbia House.
This is the Columbia House killer coming back to get his payments. Yeah, man.
Hmm.
Shout out to
Yeah.
the CD Cenobite.
Are there any other? Oh, go ahead,
Wasn't
Swaggy.
DJ though?
Which one?
The CD Cenobite. Wasn't he a DJ?
Yeah, he was a DJ. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Okay, he was in the nightclub. Yeah.
Yeah. All those CDs like flew up around him, and he was like, "What?"
He was my favorite Cenobite in that movie.
Dude, he's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
If they ever
dude.
do it again, he can be made out of Blu-rays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, his mouth was a
Okay.
CD slot, dude.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It's fucking great, dude. I love it.
He'll 100% come on. I've met it. He will 100%.
I'm
do
telling you,
your
I
show.
want to do a huge photo op next year with him. CD Cenobite.
He's got to be in CD Cenobite
Yeah.
costume though. So you
Head to
got
toe, man.
to get that set up.
Speaking of
got my-
celebrities, did you guys notice there were some unadvertised ones? John Dugan was there.
John Dugan was there. Yeah.
John Dugan's just always floating around somewhere.
The male girl, the first male girl or whatever from Joe Bob was there.
That was a nice surprise.
Oh,
yes.
really? Okay.
She
Somebody
must have
said-
just booked her own table.
Somebody said somebody from Texas Chainsaw Massacre was there. I did not see them at all.
It was
Was it the
John
guy
Dugan.
that played Grandpa?
Yeah.
John Dugan was there. You never met
Where?
John Dugan?
I didn't. I would have, but I didn't see him.
He was the hippie. I'm sure you saw him like running
You probably walked by his table and didn't even know it was him.
Oh, I thought he was just a.
Where was he? Because
Listen,
I
man.
swear,
He wasn't.
I,
He didn't have his own table. He was there with like something.
oh, I didn't see
John
him. I
Dugan
would-
knows how to have a good time too.
Well, he looks like a chill ass dude. I would have met him. I didn't see him.
The first time I met John Dugan, this was probably 2010 or 2011. It was it was like right when the convention opened on a Saturday, so it was like 11-12. I walked up to him and I'm like, "Hey man, it's great to be." He's like, "Hey man," like he'd clearly been up having some good time.
Yeah.
And it's like big hug, and just like it's like he bathed in alcohol, man.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Hell
he's
yeah.
a cool guy.
I thought that
Parties.
was. I thought that was just the dad of the lady you were talking to, Swaggy. The young lady. I thought that was
Could
her
have
dad.
been. First time I met John Dugan, my mom was actually with me, and she thought she recognized him from something. She didn't, but she was convinced. Like, what do I know you from? And then he's like, "Well, it's probably all those pornos I made." And then he just starts like naming off like random pornos. Did you see this one? Like,
Oh my god.
he's a funny guy.
Well, do you guys have any other like when it comes to conventions, anything that really kind of upsets you about current conventions, peccadillos when it comes to conventions these days?
I got one, and we've
Go for
kind of
it.
already touched on it a little bit, but just the way that movies and like unique products are being replaced with 3D printed stuff and like Etsy store stuff. Like, I mean, it's fine if like somebody wants to show up and like sell their bracelets, but when it's like half the convention, it gets a little disheartening, especially when you can't find a freaking movie worth buying.
Nope, but you
But
can find
you
some
have
Jonestones.
You're swimming in a sea of keychains and 3D printed dragons,
Man, I was wanting to go with Jonathan when he met what was the lady's name?
Emily Perkins.
Emily Perkins, and
Sorry
I got
about
caught
that.
up. I got swooped up by this lady selling crocheted like
Nutsacks.
genitalia, basically. Like it was, she had breasts and testicles that were crocheted, and I mean it was great stuff. But man, she was telling me all kinds of stuff. I know entirely too much about this lady's life. Like a student poisoned her, and oh man, she got into talking about politics a little bit after that, and I was like, all right, man, I want to. All right.
What
She's like,
led her
so you
to-
want to buy a nutsack?
Yeah, like,
Come on,
Why-
Where was this lady?
right in
One
front of Emily
sack.
Perkins.
Get
Right
the
She
other
started
sack.
going on about
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk and stuff, and I was like, "Oh man,
Dude.
I'm trying to go meet Emily Perkins over here, man. I totally missed it all. I was,
And I'm a son of a
chatting with
bitch
her.
because I was with Jay and I was like, dude, look at that. Look at the little crochet nutsacks. As soon as she saw us, and I don't know, I don't know if maybe she just thought Jay looked more inviting. As soon as she started talking to Jay, I went, I took right off. I took right off.
Well, you had to take the picture for me. You had. No
I did
choice.
take the picture for you, but
I missed all of that. So
yeah.
If you bring a small dog, celebrities will just come to you.
yeah.
I need to bring Owen, man. Owen will be a hoot and a holler at that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody else? Any picadillos when it comes to conventions these days?
I mean, some agents like kind of ruining certain things, like trying to hurry things all along too much. I've got so many stories. I don't know if anybody knows who like Taylor Negron is. If you don't know the name, you know the face. He's in a million things. Like that dude just hung out with me for like a weekend practically, and we talked about like alien conspiracies. Like he was just a cool dude. You could tell, like, obviously, you know, it's not a multimillionaire or anything. He probably needed what he was making that weekend, but like he was having fun. He was like just one of the boys just at the con. And that's not totally gone. I mean, again, this convention alone, Derek Mears is one of the nicest human beings you can meet. But like you don't get that as much. And I still remember Taylor Negron, rest in peace. Like he was hilarious. Had some wild conspiracies though that like now like don't seem so wild. But yeah, just those personal stories mean a lot more than just writing on an 8x10.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
So
Big time. Yeah.
What about the Dream?
I don't go to many cons, man. This is this is only my second con. So I mean, I agree with all what you're saying, but
The Dream didn't want to get he didn't want to get an autograph from Ray. He just wanted to get the
I just wanted to get the picture, dude. I wish
he said you're like a father to me, Ray.
Dude, well, he would have stayed. I could tell he wanted to like talk, but I was so nervous. I was just like, there was nobody there either at his table, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna go now. Like I don't know, man. I froze up, but he was really nice.
He's intimidating looking though, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, he just has that like energy about him. I don't know. Not that he's intimidating, but I think it was just me like.
He looks
fanboying over him.
intense. You look at the movies he's played, you know.
It's the voice,
Yeah.
man. I was like freaked
It really
out.
is the voice. Yeah.
I was freaked out here, like actually hearing that voice, not through a speaker, but like right in front of me. That was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, because you took the picture for me. But he was super, super nice. I mean, he was charging 60 for the photo, and then it was 80 for the photo and the autograph. But I wasn't sure how if it would come back in one piece because I was flying in and everything. But yeah, he was super cool. I wish I got to talk to him more. I could tell he wanted to, but not wanted to, but would have. But
You're just too nervous in his
I
presence.
was too nervous, dude. I don't know. I
What
usually
did you
don't
talk
get
to
like
him
that,
about?
but
What did
well,
you ask?
what did I ask him? I just told him I like because he was doing these like Instagram videos with his daughter, kind of like interviews. They were pretty funny, and I just said I like those, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do more of those. Like those, I'm glad you liked them and everything." But I wanted to ask him about David Lynch. Was really what I wanted to talk to him about, but I just couldn't get it out.
You should have asked him about Clarence Bodiger.
Yeah.
Can you fly, Bobby?
I want to get him on my RoboCop poster so bad.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get bitches leave is what I'm gonna get.
Yes.
Well, let me ask you guys this: give me one living and one dead. Dan, you've been to so many conventions. Tell me one celebrity living that you've never met who you would love to meet, and one celebrity who's dead who you never got to meet who you wished you would have met.
Dead, I mean Christopher Lee, because that was a possibility, and that one kind of kills me. Well, Lucio Fulci too, because I started going in '94. I could have been at that '96 Fangoria, and I just didn't make it.
What were you like 6?
No, I would have been like 11. I was a kid.
I thought you were my age. You're not that.
No,
much.
I'm gonna
He's
be
a couple years older than
40.
me.
I'm old as shit now. God, living. I'm trying to think if this is something like that could happen, or if I'm really going for impossible. You know what? I would say like Ari Aster or Robert Eggers. That's a possibility. I'd like to see those guys do the convention rounds at some point. Sally Hawkins would be another living legend. A few.
Okay. What about you, Christian?
My biggest regret is not getting in line to meet George Romero. I wish I would have just sucked it up. He did two of the first. No, not the first Texas Frightmare, but he did like 15 and 16. And he had massive lines. And I wish I would have met him. I really do. And I know this is kind of silly and people kind of poke fun at him, but honestly, because he's in his 80s, I want to meet John Russo. I really do. I want to meet him and shake his hand and just tell him thanks. Because, I mean, without him, there's no Night of the Living Dead either. So I think he's kind of a little bit of an unsung hero. And he's still out there. I'd like to meet him. So, plus I love Midnight, you know. But yeah, that's somebody I'd like to meet. But I don't think he travels too far outside of the Pennsylvania area.
He's been to conventions in this area. I think he was at maybe a Scarefest a few years ago. I had the chance to meet him. I just didn't. But
he's got to be 80
he's 85, 84, 85. He's doing okay, but you know.
He looked good the last time I saw him, but yeah, that's another bit of advice if you're at these cons, you know, particularly some of the older celebrities, don't assume there's going to be another chance.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you just don't know.
The 80s was 40 years ago, man. These people are up
Steve
there.
Dash and Ted White, thank God I met them. They passed not long. Steve passed right after I met him at Tech. I mean, right after I met him at Texas Frightmare, he passed away.
Richard Brooker was the one I always wanted to get.
He was cool. I never actually got his signature, but he was always cool. But I mean, yeah, we just lost Tony Todd, Udo Kier. You know, get him while you can.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I thought I'd missed out on Romero because he was at a Scarefest one year that I couldn't go, but he came back, so I got to meet him a couple of years before he passed away. I met Richard Brooker. I think he did one more convention after the one I met him at, and then he passed away. So yeah,
Romero is one of those guys, like just the vibe he gives off is you would not think if you didn't know that he was a famous person. Like he was just like a friendly grandpa.
Yeah.
In his older years, he looked like a cool college professor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
he's easy conversation, and I can remember him at like some of the Monster Mania like celebrity dinners and events like that, where you could tell like he'd been standing a while, probably wanted to sit down. He made it a point to meet and engage with everybody.
He's a legend. God bless him.
Yeah.
Those old school guys, like, man, they really were.
Yeah. What about you, Stingray?
Yeah, man. As many as I've gotten in the past couple decades, like a lot of them are not with us anymore. So get them while you can, especially some of these older folks, because you never know. Living, Linda Blair, even though I've heard a lot of stuff, I'm a big fan. So, and dead, so many, like Angus Grimm, Bob Clark, Toby Hooper. No, I didn't get to meet any of those guys. So
Toby was cool. I wish I had like more of a story with him, but polite, very nice.
And if you ever meet Linda Blair, approach her with a picture of your dogs on your phone.
Yeah,
got it. I'll approach her with a dog. I'll have a dog with me.
Okay, even better.
Service animal.
Even better. And ask her about her charity right off the bat. That's how you ingratiate yourself to Linda Blair.
Yeah, I had a buddy, Colin, that met her, and he's like, "Man, she was awful." And I was like, "Dude," like, and I'm pointing. He's like, "What?" And it's like, "You got your leather jacket on." Like,
wow,
that's what it is. That's like
leather.
Can you imagine meeting Linda Blair wearing an animal control jumpsuit? What would her reaction be?
She wouldn't be happy. Or like,
just got off work.
Yeah, it's kind of work.
I had to put down like 12 of them today.
Anyway, let's talk about the Exorcist.
Hold on, my arm's a little tired from euthanizing so many animals today.
I like to do it by hand, just choke them out.
You know, the old school way, Linda, kind of like
It's
when the
way more
devil had a grip
intimate
on
that
you in The
way.
Exorcist.
You get to see them die intimately.
Oh, watch the
Yeah.
lights leave their
That's
eyes.
pushing
You
it.
just made this one a dark show.
This got real dark. Jeez.
I think it was Law Park Lincoln. I got her, and she was trying to sell me timeshares. I think it was, and
That was
I
her
think
thing.
Lauren
the whole weekend.
I think
Yeah.
Lauren
Matter
had some
once,
timeshares
I
in
mean-
Iowa or something.
Did you get a dinner out of it at least?
No,
God bless her. She passed away too, man.
Passed away.
I know.
Passed away.
Luck-
I've got her, thank God.
Luckily, when I met her, she was just very nice and sweet. There was no talk of a timeshare.
And it was somebody else that was doing crystals or something. Everybody's got a side hustle, it seems like these
Right.
days. So.
Yeah. Swaggy.
Oh, living, probably carpenter.
Hmm.
Just obviously y'all know why that would be, but dead is tough. Terrence Fisher, Claude Rains. I mean, Terrence Fisher was Hammer Horrors kind of really drew me in. That stuff is so unique. But yeah, like Dan mentioned, Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing, all those guys. That would be something.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be worth a group photo of. If you could have Christopher Lee, Terrence Fisher, and Peter Cushing, or Christopher Lee, all of those guys together.
Lon Chaney in there too.
Yeah. That era, I mean, is basically all gone, but we still have Barbara Steele.
Mhm.
I know she
That's
does.
crazy.
Yeah, she does like I think she lives in Seattle now. So if you're up that way, I know she does some of the conventions up there. But the living legends just meet them. Meet them no matter what, because there's only so many that are left. So
Well,
Yeah.
Dan, like the thing about some of that's kind of sad is when we went to our first Texas Frightmare, Sydney was so excited to meet Julie Adams.
oh yeah,
She was
I-
still alive.
Mhm.
Walked right up to her. Nobody was in line to see her.
yeah, that's hard.
That's what's sad is when you just see somebody, and then when they pass, it's like, oh, I should have gone. And, I'm guilty of it. I'm part of that, But then again, I mean, Romero had a line out to the street, but still, it's just,
Yeah.
it's sad.
What about you, Jonathan?
Living, probably Jamie Lee Curtis.
Hmm.
And dead, I don't know. Fulci's up there. He only did like the one US based con, didn't he, before he died?
Yeah, and that was it. He died like right after.
Fulci. Argento, that's another living one.
Yeah.
I have met Argento. I don't know if Dario's doing US cons anymore. Maybe somebody in the chat can confirm that, but I haven't seen him pop up in a minute.
It's been a while.
Have you met
Yeah.
Clive Barker, Dan?
Yeah, I've met
course you
Clive a
have.
few times. Yeah, well, I'm a Hellraiser for that. I
know.
never bought a painting from him though, and it's not cheap. But that is
Oh,
like the one thing like I kick myself because Clive hasn't been in good health in a long time,
No.
and yeah, but I've gotten to meet him. Dario was cooler than you'd expect. He did that con. Actually, Aja was there too, and she was actually really friendly. So, yeah, I think conventions too have to sometimes maybe not just book the same people over and over again. Like, I don't know. I mean, I would think Aja Argento would be a hell of a draw doing more cons. Whether it's even if you're not a horror person. I mean, Triple X. Like, I think she'd be a hot ticket, but yeah, try and branch out a little bit, not just the Walking Dead people or,
I'm so glad that time in history is over.
Oh yeah.
There'd be like 12 Walking Dead people.
Yeah.
Con.
This is the zombie that bit this guy on the ass cheek in episode 6.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
Dawn of the Dead was like that for a long time. You had the Hare Krishna zombie at every con.
Mike,
Who were the older couple? They were great.
I'm blanking right now.
I can't remember their names either.
But any zombie from like Night of the Living Dead, which I do think is cool, but like the Walking Dead people, like there were times where I was like, wait, that's you, like that's like 2 seconds. That's like a crowd scene. Like not to be a dick, but $30, like
yeah. That was a dark time, man. I'm glad that's over too. That was a dark time for conventions. It was really bad. Yeah. Like Jonathan said, you'd have 25 Walking Dead extras and Kane Hodder over in the corner, and that was it. You know?
Yeah, that's when I quit going to a lot of them for a while.
Yeah.
Norman Reedus, good God, the lines for that man.
Yeah.
insane. I saw a girl like pass out in line because she was like getting so flustered, and that came out of nowhere. I was like, why is he like this big like sex symbol? He's like 50 years old and he kind of looks like a homeless guy.
Yeah, he played a character that looked like he didn't shower.
Yeah,
I can understand the dude with the baseball bat and a leather jacket, whatever his name was. I can get that, but
yeah,
it's like a street hobo. It looked like one of the bums from RoboCop 2 or something.
Yeah. Like I never could wrap my head. I mean, I like Norman Reedus, don't get me wrong, but like that has to be one of the luckiest bastards ever stumbling into that role because he's not a very good actor.
At every convention he was at, he was walking away with 60, 70, 80 grand over the weekend or more. If it was a bigger con, easily more.
Yeah, he will. He's never done a movie that has probably matched what he's made.
No.
No. Dude, they're still making Walking Dead stuff. Like I saw like a DVD of like Daryl Dixon season 4. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, it's on season 4 already. Wow, I haven't watched that.
It wasn't. I say this, Jay. It was not season 1 or 2. I know that for a fact. So this is like another. I know it wasn't 1 or 2. So I'm just like, what? I thought they did Fear the Walking Dead.
They did. Yeah. They ended Walking Dead, but then all of the main characters have spin-off shows, so it didn't really end.
Yeah,
like all the main characters, like Daryl, Norman Reedus is off in Paris, Maggie and them are in New York. I'm like, well, their stories are continuing. How did this freaking end?
He caught a red eye to Paris one evening.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
he rode his motorcycle over there.
Yeah. Chris, what about you? Any celebrities, living or dead, that you would like to meet?
Well, my deceased would probably be John Carl Beekler. He's my favorite effects artist of all time. Alive, like it would probably just be somebody like Jeffrey Combs or Brian Usna or Clive Barker is one that would be cool.
Yeah,
big
good choices. Combs is nice.
Yeah, I've never met him. I'd like to meet him. For me, dead, definitely Toby Hooper. I would have loved to have met him. Bob Clark, of course, I love Bob Clark. And Betsy Palmer. I could have met Betsy Palmer one year at Scarefest, and I didn't go for whatever reason, and that was my only opportunity. So, and living, Argento for sure, and I gotta get Kevin Bacon to complete my Friday the 13th poster. So he's got to show up at one of these things one day.
He feels like one that will now. It'll be expensive, but I think.
Oh yeah, it'll be expensive. Got to have him on my Friday poster.
Yeah. He'll be like.
Is that all you lack? You only lack Kevin?
Well, no, I lack. What's the one guy? Harry Crosby Jr. I need Harry Crosby Jr. too. Yeah. Other than that, everybody who's alive,
wow,
I've gotten. Yeah, all the main people.
No, it's really cool.
Yeah. Well, when I met Piers, he charged me $80 for a pick. Well, look, nothing's
Man's
cheap,
gotta
buddy.
eat.
Man's got to eat. Nothing's cheap, buddy. Nothing's cheap.
You didn't ask for a hug, dude.
Well, that's because he passed out. He passed out before we could get
that hug will run you 200, brother.
Exactly. Yeah.
But you'll never forget it.
No, you won't. No, you won't. You get a big hug from me. Well, I guess let's go ahead and wrap it up here, folks. Any closing statements you fellas want to make before we call it a night? Again, they've went ahead and they've set the dates for next year's full moon, Easter weekend 2026. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. I hope all you gentlemen will be there again next year, and we can make it 4 years in a row of hanging out, having a good time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Everybody in the chat, show up. It's worth it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I fly in every year, so there's no excuse.
it's a good time. Very
Let's
good
make
time.
this bigger than it already is. Walking up that place.
There you go.
If they book Firuza Ball, Cliff, if you're still watching, you're coming out of the shadows. None of this incognito BS. Like you are coming. I will find you somehow.
Spoiler alert, he's been there every year.
That's,
Yeah.
You know what? You never know. But he has to come up and be like, "Hey, I'm Cliff Booth." He needs to reveal himself.
That was me in the Ghostface mask the whole time. Damn it.
He was the guy in the Michael outfit standing out in the rain.
Yeah.
There you
Oh
go.
man, scary.
I've watched you from the shadows all.
Defaming Firuza. Now I reveal myself.
There you go. Firuza Balk, there's somebody I need to meet at one of these things.
Yeah, she doesn't. That absolutely has to happen, and I will even do the photo op. Cliff, I've got your photo op if you show up.
Kind of hope Charlie Band will go to a full moon because I really think we could hang out with him if he was at a full moon, and I would.
He might try to get the dude to change its name or something, or cut him in on it.
Was
That's
he
all
not
right.
there?
That's all right.
He was there three years ago, I think. Wasn't he there the first time we all went?
That was Scarefest, wasn't it?
Scarefest.
Oh, that was Scarefest.
He'll be at Texas
That was
Fright Fair.
Lloyd too, I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember Charles Band being there.
He'll be at Texas Frightmare again last year or a couple years ago when I went. I'm such a sucker for Charles Band. He starts trying to sell me the Blade shoes and his Patreon. My wife actually had to say, "Sir, stop. Like, stop trying to sell him stuff because he'll buy it from you." I love him though. I love Charlie.
He's a real
salesman.
He's a salesman.
He's the real deal. That's like the last trace of like the Corman type guys. You know,
Yeah.
there's not many left like him. So I got nothing but love for Charlie.
He'll sign anything full moon too. Like he's not there like selling 8x10s. It's
You know
just a full moon booth.
You know, it's so funny, Dan. I bought his zombie wizard big box from him. And like basically whatever you buy at the table, he's at the other end and he'll just sign and take pictures. And when I had all my stuff, I'm like, "Mr. Ban, I'm your biggest fan." And we start talking and he goes, "Let me sign your stuff, man. I could tell you're a fan." And he takes the zombie VHS. He goes, "Now I'm assuming you're gonna keep this, shrink wrap these, right?" And I'm like, he's like, "I'll sign it." And he signs the shrink wrap. And I'm thinking to myself, "Charles, I love you, but like I'm not stupid. You just printed these boxes." As soon as I got home, I ripped the shrink, and he autographed everything for me. So I had like 7 Charlie Band autographs. I just threw the shrink wrap in the trash, and I pulled out the VHS tape. But you know,
it usually like
And
I'll just try and get you to sign up for the streaming. And
and I'll tell everybody this too, listening, because I'm sure everybody here knows the best booth to shop at is the full moon one because those guys do not want to pack up all that stuff. Especially on Sunday, they beg you to say, "Make me an offer. What do you want for sorority babes too? Like, what do you got? What do you want for it? Like, you got $5? They just don't want to pack that stuff up." So, I always wreck shop. I bought like 7 boxes of Ginger Dead Man cereal for like $2 each.
Okay.
So they give that stuff away on Sunday.
You can actually taste the cereal. That's nice because you can eat one.
Jay the Stingray, where can we find you on social media, sir?
I am Jay the Stingray everywhere.
Easy
Check it
enough.
out. I should be doing some content, trying to revamp my channel here recently, or in the near future. So
Hell yeah.
Nice. Where can we find you, Dan?
I am Flesh Wound Features here on YouTube, also visited by Voices Network. And if you're into wrestling, Flesh Wound Features is also a wrestling company, and we've got a show coming up soon, but then also our big WrestleMania type show in October, last tournament on the left too. So if you're in the California area, come on out and see us. It's going to be a good time.
Nice. Jonathan, where can we find you?
Bombastic_reviews on Instagram, and occasionally on the Visited by Voices Network on Region Free.
Nice. Christian, where can we find you, sir?
Just Planet CHH on YouTube. I have a Facebook page and I have an Instagram page. And Unita, like from Return of the Living Dead, Unita Candles. Please check us out on Instagram. And we have wax melts and candles that we do homemade that we sell. So check that out too.
I think I've got one right here. Actually, yep, I got my Jaws.
Nice.
One right there.
Hell yeah.
My favorite one though, and I refuse to burn this one because it smells so good, is the cereal one.
Sick.
It just smells so good. I'm afraid I don't want to burn it, and you know, I just like to pick it up and smell it sometimes.
Excellent. Thank you.
So cool looking too.
Yeah.
A little.
Yeah. Dreamulator. Where can we find you?
Dream Emulator on YouTube. Dream Emulator Home Video, I believe, on Instagram. So I just have those two. And Dream Penetrator on OnlyFans.
Nice.
2 thumbs up. I'm subbed.
And you've been dropping some good content here lately too. I saw you did a convention recap video, and you did a video, put out a video today about the video store in your area.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that place is really cool. I might do like a walkthrough again because the guy there's super nice. So, but yeah,
you
I'm
said his
trying
name.
to,
You
go
said his
ahead.
name is Tom.
Tom is the owner. He's
Ask-
the one that like repairs all the VCRs and stuff.
Ask him if he's ever been in Kentucky.
Okay.
Yeah, ask him if he's ever been in Kentucky.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long he's been around here.
Because the dude that ran the ultimate videos, the one that I always talk about in my videos, his name was Tom, and he
Really?
repaired VCRs too.
Really
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll find out.
Chris, where can we find you?
RetroCryptCode.com. Go get your shirts like Swaggy's wearing and other stuff, and Slasher Home Video on YouTube.
There you go. Swaggy, where can we find you, sir?
I'm on the Instagram, and it's John's Cool World. Thanks for having me on, Piz.
Always a pleasure, Swaggy. Thank you for the Moment of Swag Convention Edition. Always, always doing the Lord's work to get people's swag levels up to where they need to be. So, and thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. It was fun. Little walk down memory lane with you folks. It was great hanging out with y'all again this year at Full Moon, and looking forward to doing it again next year. Let's do some shout outs here, and then we will call it a night. Entertainment Wizard, thank you for being here, sir. Dead Zone, Ben, we missed you this year, Ben. Hopefully next year we'll get to see you again. Ghost, maybe we'll see you next year there. Weston Warner, thank you for being here. Nico, always a pleasure having you here with us, sir. Jay, thank you for being here. FX Star Lord, thank you. Greg, thank you. My boy Boogie Manny, thank you for being here. Down is Up, thank you for being here. Jess Graham, shout out to Jess. We need to get Jess to one of these things.
Yes, we do. We do.
Yeah, for sure.
We had him at Scarefest.
We had him at
That
Scarefest.
was nice.
We've not done a full moon with him. Reggie, thank you for being here, sir. Movie fan. Barney likes beer. Right on. All right. Well, you guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you again for hanging out with us, and we will see you again very, very soon. Peace.
Whoa.